Kapil Madan, I want to begin with you with what Justice Hegde said. If a judge holds a particular perspective, point of view, ideology, affiliation to a political party, how does a 2-year cooling off period change that? He'll still hold it. He can still be rehabilitated, like the Congress did rehabilitate in that context, if one is to go by that theory, many of judges in the past.
See, Preeti ji, what is happening here, you need to see this, entire debate in the context of what the government is doing with the collegium system. From the, past 4-5 months, we are having a situation where, the law minister is continuously making statement against the collegium system. And to my understanding, this entire debate is all calibrated. It is all well designed. And let me give you a very logical reason why there should be a debate on whether a judge immediately upon retiring takes upon the role of an executive. Now, you have to see that in most of the cases, and in fact, in order to give you just a random figure, in 80% of the cases, it is the executive who is the litigant before the court. Now, what happens is, if a sitting judge immediately joins any executive position, the faith, the public perception of independence of judiciary gets dented. And let me quote law commission report from 1958. Since 1958, the law commission also on record mentioned that it affects the impartial independence of judiciary. And let me also quote late Mr. Jaitley, who again on record very vehemently and very openly made a remark that pre-retirement judgments are sometimes influenced by the post-retirement positions.
So, but nobody's questioning that. Mr. Jaitley said it, Mr. Nitin Gadkari said it, it's been brought up many times in Parliament, but is it actually a cat and mouse game is the big question? Because, okay, you don't have a cooling off period, or you stipulate that, but the ideology doesn't change. So should the debate be actually that should judges actually be allowed to hold posts which are government posts after retirement? Should that be the question itself in there? I want to bring in our BJP spokesperson as well, RP Singh. Let me go back to the 1980s and the early 1990s. Justice Ranganath Mishra, 1991, retires. 98, solid 7 years after, is given a Rajya Sabha post. 1984, he's the same judge who gives a clean chit to Congress top brass, and you know the leaders more than I, sir. Would you look at this as quid pro quo, or would you think that this is a fair post which he was given? He was made the member of the Rajya Sabha.
Well, Preeti, there's a big, long list of judges who were.
Sir, I have the same list, so therefore I'm asking you the same question.
Vice presidents.
No, sir, I have the same list, and I'm asking you the question on.
I'm not quoting the list at all.
No, I'm just asking you a question, because if you are going to come and defend, because there is a certain set which will stand up today and say that this is quid pro quo because of what Justice Nazeer, in terms of siding with the government where demonetization was concerned, or where the Ayodhya judgment was concerned, he was part of that unanimous 5-judge bench. Even if he had deferred, it wouldn't have changed the stand, even with demonetization. But strategically, he seemed to side with the government, is what one side will say. But the same side, which is, sir, yours, is my question which I quoted, is would you have thought that Justice Ranganathan Mishra, who acquitted everyone, all the Congress top brass in 1984 of the Sikh riots, was given a Rajya Sabha post in 98 after he retired in 91? Would you see this as quid pro quo, or was this also a fair posting like Justice Nazeer?
Okay. Can I complete? And then
yes, sir,
probably
please.
Next time you